I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got total peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got royalty inside my DNA.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTj here to review My Academia Manga Chapter 302. If you guys still care about me reviewing My Academia, hit the like button, comment, show some love, because I just kind of stopped doing it because the reviews started dying down, and honestly, it just seems like a lot of people want me to do other stuff, but they don't support that stuff that they want. So it is what it is. You gotta try something. So while I've been gone from My Academia, we've been covering Toya and Endeavor's backstory, and I've been known to be very critical of Endeavor, even though I like his character design, his cool techniques and everything like that. But the whole backstory with like getting a wife pregnant multiple times just to surpass a whole dude is very weird. It doesn't affect me personally because I didn't have an abusive dad or anything like that, but I've known people, and it's just very realistic. It is oddly eerie, right? Now, granted, Endeavor fans, they're going to keep telling hey, listen, move past that. He's a better man, blah, blah, blah. But the story, especially now, is trying to let you know that what he did was not okay. But there's more context of like what's going on. It's more context towards Toya, towards Ray, towards that entire family, and how much therapy could have really saved this entire family. But it's very interesting because Endeavor fans are also trying to put a lot of blame on like a 5-year-old. like listen, regardless of what Toya did, the nigga was like 13 when he burned himself to death. Okay, let's like I don't know why. Like, again, maybe I don't know, because a lot of people who never had kids. Again, I don't have any kids, right? But it seems like a lot of people are trying to put like mental responsibility on like kids in anime who are 5 and 13 years old. Like, don't get me wrong, anime makes kids talk like they're adults and shit, but like, bro, Toya was 5 years old when his dad said, "You're useless. I'm having another kid. Forget your dreams. You're never going to live up to my expectations." Like, what do you think that kid's going to do? Of course the kid is going to hate the next born kid and be this emotional wreck. Like, what do you think? Like, I don't know why people are trying to seem like, well, Toya was guilty too. Like, nigga, he was 5. You fucking, like, look, I get it. People want to defend Endeavor and try to make him seem like he wasn't all that bad. But, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe Ray was a pushover and maybe Toya was obsessed because he was 5. But, and now he was like 13 where he like, blew himself up. But, like, bro, like, Endeavor is a grown-ass man at this time worrying about All Might to the point that he's only, again, the backstory talks about how he actually liked Ray and all that, but like he still, he still did his dirt. So like at the end of the day, it was 80% Endeavor, 10% Ray like being a pushover, I guess, or like 5% Ray being a pushover and Toya like not giving up. That's literally it. Like, it's still all of Endeavor's fault. This doesn't change anything. But still, I still like how the whole backstory, because this is pretty much the end of the backstory of like how, like, Ray is taking responsibility for the stuff that she did wrong. She didn't know how to talk to Toya, because Toya, even though the backstory says that Ray comes from a loyal family, the Toya says that she comes from a broke family. So I don't really know if she comes from a royal or like whatever, but regardless, every time Ray tried to make him feel better, Toya just hit her with the look. You don't know nothing. You came from a broke family. You only married this dude to save that family. What do you mean by there's other points in life? You didn't have a decision. So, yeah, he should have got his ass whooped by a black mama for that one. But this is anime, and they got to let the kid get his shit off so he can run away in the corner somewhere. And then, and then you got Endeavor, like, again, Endeavor, when he first had Toya, even though he had 2 other kids before Toya, like, it kind of shows you that when Endeavor has kids, he loves your ass till you realize you're weak. Then when you realize you're weak, he's on to the next, baby. He takes the condom off and he's right with Ray again. But yeah, also the kids look cute, by the way, when they was like raised, like the daughter, the first son, and all that stuff. The Natsu guy, like, it was all cute. But it just kind of shows you that the only time he looked like a good dad when he saw that Toya looked strong enough to surpass All Might. But then when he saw that he was getting burns and stuff, yeah, he did the right thing telling him like, hey, I don't want you doing anything because, you know, you keep hurting yourself. But you can't say that and also like abandon the kid after, like, hey, I'm doing this for your safety, but also I'm not going to show you any type of affection again, and then run away from the kid and hire someone else to raise him. Like, again, guys, this backstory ain't saving his look there. I get it. He feels sad that his career is ruined, but it only feels like, again, he tried to make steps to like do right by his family, but he did it in the secret of keeping his career intact. Now the nigga's crying because his career is exposed and, like, you know, no one loves him. So again, Endeavor needs more work on this whole redemption shit, because he only feels sorry because people know now, and he's crying like a little bit. But the hatred is coming back for Endeavor. But regardless, Toya, yeah, he tried to attack Shoto because the dude he really felt like he did. That just because this kid was born, that his dad doesn't love him anymore. Like, again, what he did was wrong, and even acknowledged it later on. But dude, he was 13. He was like a little ass kid. Like, stop putting adult responsibility on this kid where his mom is getting abused on goddamn day, and his dad, he has no moral compass really. So yeah, like, Toya was trying to talk to his brother, and his brother is not even taking him seriously. The only one that took him seriously was maybe his sister, but even then, his sister didn't really know what to say. She even admitted herself that all she knew how to do was just say the right words with no action. So Toya kept on trying to train by himself, but then his dad was like, no, I'm only going to train with Shoto. And he didn't even come to see what Shoto could do. I mean, didn't even see what Toya can do. And Toya ends up, like, you know, having an emotional breakdown and like burning himself up in this amazing flame. And that's how he ended up disappearing, where only, I think, his jaw was left, or his jaw fell out or something like that. So the chapter ends with, like, you know, Ray talking about how, like, you know, even though it's all your fault, I didn't really know how to talk to my son, and I started to hate my kids because of you and all this stuff. So yeah, she's still wrong in that area, but again, it's still Endeavor's fault. Stop trying to change the narrative. It's 80% him. And then, you know, you have Natsu. I think his name is Natsu. Regardless, he's talking about how, like, it's literally all your fault too, but it's my fault because I didn't really know how to talk to Toya and all those things. And Shoto is pretty much getting props because Ray's talking about, even though I did that awful thing to my son, which, again, you had a mental breakdown. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Regardless, she still says that, like, through all of that, he's still overcoming all of it. So the chapter ends with, like, Shoto saying, like, after you're done crying, I'm going to help you take down Toya. So I love how the chapter is still trying to make it seem like, hey, listen, even though Endeavor feels a type of way and he's sad and crap, it's still his fault at the end of the day. Like, it's still all him. So yeah, man, I love this backstory here, man. I really like how the fans are kind of interpreting it a little bit, trying to make it seem like this somehow makes this gives Endeavor off the hook because he was a nice dad to Toya for a little while when he saw him as useful. Like, Endeavor is still top 5, top 10 worst dads of all time, but I'm glad that he treats his kids with little respect when he sees them as useful, but then when they're not useful, he just tries to tell them to quit on their dreams and not love them no more. Like, he only cares about them, like, physically, but outside of that, yeah. But yeah, man, I love this backstory. This backstory is amazing. I love how everyone's trying to take responsibility. I love how they're not trying to make Endeavor seem like he was, like, a victim to Toya's obsessiveness. Like, dude, the dude was like 5 to 13 years old dealing with all this, and his dad not showing him, like, any type of real support other than just saying, like, oh, he has my stubbornness. Nigga, be a parent. Whoop his ass. Like, get a belt. Hey, but regardless, I don't know. It's Japanese family stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I love this whole mini arc of this backstory. And again, Toya, now that he's a grown-ass man, now it's his fault for not learning any better, because, you know what I mean? So it's still responsibility everywhere at the end of the day. But I love how Ray, even though she was getting abused during that time, she still told Endeavor to his face, like, oh, look at you being a hero running away. So she still had a backbone a little bit, but she didn't know how to talk to her son. She didn't know when to pull out that belt. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review, man. Let me know. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes if y'all can do that. Again, I'm just trying to make videos that you guys enjoy. And, like, you know, maybe we can get to, like, you know, 50K, 100K subscribers, you know. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not trying to act like we can't do it. It's just I need you guys for us to do it, because without you guys, I'm not getting anywhere. So, hope you guys enjoyed the content, man. SonTj, peace. Love you all.